Greetings, fellow people. I'm Jalix and I will be your host for tonight. What I'm going to talk about today in this just over 5 minute long video, it's a rather short free-for-all because you'll see why it went quite quickly as compared to it could have done. But I'll be talking about the comparison between different control styles between the different PCs and the Xbox controls and PS3 controls. Not that I know anything about the PS3 controls, but there you go. Basically, as you know, if you've watched my other videos and if you've looked carefully enough in this one, I'm using PC and I use PC controls. I don't use like a plug and play Xbox controller or something. I think that PC controls are the best, personally, because the main reason is the fact that you can use a mouse, especially because I've got a gaming mouse, Razer Death Adder, with 2 extra programmable buttons on the side, which I've set to switch weapon and knife. Because I've got those, I get heightened reaction times, and I'm generally much quicker than other players. And if you had that on an Xbox controller, using the analog stick, I find is considerably slower and harder to aim with than if you're using a mouse. See, the reason I bring this up is because it's been a rather hotly debated topic between me and my friends, because they only use Xbox controls. They don't really have anything for PC, so they were brought up using consoles, whereas I was using PCs pretty much all my life. And so I find that they like the Xbox controls more. For example, my friend who I mentioned in another video, the one with the Xbox, bit vague, but there you go. He's brought a Xbox controller to plug in because he found that when he was playing on Xbox, he was doing really, really well. But when he started to try and play on PC, he got a score of 0-3. 0 kills, 3 deaths, which is really pretty bad. You can get worse, but not much worse. But yeah, and so last time he played on the PC, he actually got an Xbox controller, but of course they're a bit dodgy on PC. They don't really work as well as they should do, so he ended up not actually using it for most of the time. But oh well. This video is actually rather an old video. I'm like level 50 now. I've just got various extra stuff, and I'm also using the FAL and the ACR a lot, just so that you know. Another thing I want to talk about is the new upcoming Portal 2. This, I think, will be brilliant. I thoroughly enjoyed the first one, and as you'll know if you listened to my last video, I'm making a mod of the original one. I'm now postponing this until I get Portal 2 so that I can use some of the extra features from Portal 2. If you still want to join in, if you still want to be part of the team making this, then feel free. Just it might be a bit more delayed than it used to be. I'll continue kind of working on concepts, possibly doing a tiny bit more mapping, but I'll wait until I've got some extra textures. Apart from that, yeah, it should be good. I've seen some of the E3 demo, which you can find on YouTube, so it's got some pretty awesome features like lasers and tractor beams and all that kind of stuff. And Portal was from an original concept by a different games company, a games company that's just, it's kind of a student company mainly, started out as, and it's called Digipen. And they made a game called Narbacular Drop. where you played a princess who used this portaling style magic to get out of her prison kind of thing. And so Valve bought them, or hired them, to work on Portal. And so they did that, and so that's how Portal was born. And now they have made a few other games. 2 of them I play. One's called Toblo, one's called Tag. And Tag is the one that's appearing in Portal 2 as well. Because Tag is where you've got a paint gun, and the various different colours of paint that you use will mean that it'll do different properties. One makes you run faster, one makes you bounce higher. And so that's what they're adding that to Portal 2. And so I hope you've enjoyed this video. I didn't get through everything I wanted to get through, I don't think. But, oh well. Enjoy my new videos. I might do some on the mod for next time. Thank you and good night.